Hi, I'm Shawn Banks, and welcome to another episode of Extension Gardener on the Crystal Coast. It's just about time to start planting your fall crop seeds like your carrots and your spinach and your lettuce. And these seeds are really tiny. So I found a way that you can space these seeds, put them in the garden, and not have to handle every seed individually while you're out there putting them in the soil. I wish I could take credit for this, but I learned this from some master gardeners here in the county, and so I want to share it with you. And so what you'll need for this is you'll need a paper towel. These paper towels that I have are 11 inches by 11 inches. You'll need some glue to hold the seeds in place, a tape measure to measure how far you're spacing the seeds apart. Obviously you'll need the seeds, a marker, and I like to use a pair of tweezers to hold on to the seed because I have a really hard time picking these seeds up individually, and I don't want to have 2 or 3 seeds on each glue spot. So let's go through and do this exercise, and I'll show you how to make this work. Now, the first thing you need to know is how far apart you need to space your seeds. And I have it back here on the board, how far apart you need to space some of these smaller seeds. And what I want to do today is I want to do the carrots, which are on a 3-inch spacing, and possibly some head lettuce, which is on a 4-inch spacing. But as you can see, there are other seeds over here that are 6-inch spacing and 12-inch spacing. And if it is a 12-inch spacing, you just put 1 seed in the middle of each paper towel. The great thing is that when you're finished, you just lay this down on some smooth soil, cover it up with a little bit of soil, and boom, you're ready to go. Just water it and let it grow. First thing we need to do is we need to measure how far apart we're going to put these seeds. And let me start with the lettuce, which is on a 4-inch spacing. And so what I'll need to do is I'm going to mark a grid on this paper towel. So every 4 inches, I'm going to put a little mark on the paper towel. So at 4 and at 8, I'll put a little mark, and I'll do that at the top of the paper towel and at the bottom of the paper towel. So what I'm doing is I'm finding the spot on the paper towel where the marks need to be made. So I'm finding the middle of the paper towel, which is about a 1/2 inch from each end. And then I'm putting my marks at 4 and at 8. And I'll do that on both sides. And I did that on the top and the bottom of the paper as well. And so then what you do is you make your lines, so you're drawing your grid, and that makes it simple for you to locate where you're going to put the seed. So the lines across, the lines down. Now it should be fairly easy once you've got the grid drawn to ballpark or mark fairly easily where the center of each hole is, or center of each grid is. So I put just a little dot at the center of each grid, and that should give me perfect spacing. Now that I have those spots marked off, what I'll need to do is open up the glue, and I'll put a little dab of glue on each dot. Not a whole lot, just a tiny bit. And then I'll grab the seed and put 1 seed on each dot. Once I have those seeds on the right spot, then I'll just make sure that I label it so that I know what this is, and then set it aside and let the glue dry. So once that glue is dried, I can take that out at the proper time for planting, put that on the soil, cover it up with just a thin layer, 1/8 of an inch of soil, water it in, keep it watered, and the seeds will start to grow. Okay. Hopefully this will help you with your seed spacing as well and make it a little bit easier for you to plant some seeds. Now I'm going to do a few more different kinds of seeds so that I can have a lot of seeds. Now that I have mats done for several different types of seeds that are really small and easy to mishandle out in the garden, I'm ready for them to sit here and dry for a week or two, and then I'll be ready to go out and plant in the garden. So until next time, happy gardening.